Next I like to show you that how we can replace this Toyota Corolla's dashboard light and actually fool this matrix and systems. And before of that we can adjust this steering wheel so that in here, when we look in here down, there is button that when we move that, we can move that steering wheel in that position. Good. Okay. And then we start our job. There is 2 screws in here what I need to open first. And for that job I need this Phillips screwdriver what fits in here in that position and also in that other side in here. This is this key trick. And first I take these screws away so that I only rotate a little bit that thing in here and then this screw opens. And here is this screw size. Okay, then there is second screw in here what I take also out. And it is similar. Okay, cool. And then now this panel is free and then I only take my hands in here down. Look, this down area and then I pull out that. This is trick in that way. And then it opens in there and again. And little bit carefully that we don't destroy that. And then this panel goes in here and then I only move in that way. This is trick. Hey look, in that way and it panel, this cover is out. And there we have then this dashboard and then we need again this screwdriver because we have screws in here, in that area, in here there is one is also in here, in that area and then one in here up and one in up and then let's go to look those screws closer. We can check there is first one in here and then next one it is in here and then in up there is one in there and then also in here is one. Okay, and next I open those bolts and we continue soon. Okay, and now I open these bolts and this is my first one in here. And it opens in that way. Okay, and it is, there is this screw. And then note that we can insert this viper's arm in here down position and it's easier to take this out and then I take this upper screw away in here. There is this my screw. Similar, all screws are similar and then in here this screw I open that one in there and then there is this final one it is in here. Okay, and then I take that out. Okay, and these screws what are in here, they are a little bit difficult to take out and please carefully when we move that thing, there is this screw in here. That there is the screw. Now I take that out in here. There is the screw and one also in here, in that position. In here there is one screw. Okay, and then I can do this pull out. But I only move that in here and then it happens so that those wires in back they take contact and now I need to move that dashboard in that kind of place and then I pull in that dashboard in there. This is trick. And then we can see these cables in here. And these cables open so that I press that up area down and then pull out. In here and then little bit movement and it opens. Trick is that we need to press that part in here. click, click, and then out. There is 3 cables, and in that position they are easy to open. Then I press in here, and also same time we little bit move that and then out. And there is this final one, and it opens. Okay, now then carefully, and then carefully, and in here we have this Toyota's dashboard. Okay, and then what we need to do next? When we rotate that in other side, we can see that all of these are in here bulbs. And like in that one, there is bulb what is broken because it is black, and there is this wire is also broken in there inside. And then we need to do so that because these all bulbs, like in that one in here, this upper one, there is small bulb, we can't replace this. We need to purchase this new bulb from Toyota original dealership, and these cost like $1 per piece. And then when we think that our blinker or this high beam is broken, this light, we check that hey, here is this light, and then we rotate and we look in here that area, and then we replace new bulb. And we can purchase all of these bulbs in the nearest Toyota original dealership center, and then when we purchase these Toyota's bulbs, why I recommend these? The reason is that when we purchase these original parts, then these bulbs last 10 to 20 years. This is the key. But if you purchase some aftermarket bulbs, they can last only 1 year, and then they are broken. And like in here, we can see that there is this comment that this is made by Toshiba. Okay, now it drops in ground. I need to take that back in there. But this is Toshiba's, but Toyota is the original maker. And then there is also this bigger. They are different sizes. Actually, I remember that there was 3 different type of these bulbs. And then when we purchase those new, we can get those right away, and then we only replace new bulbs in here. Okay, and then back installation is so that I show that next. Okay, and then I am planning to insert this my dashboard back, and it's in here. And first I rotate that in this position because I need to insert these cables, and then I move that so deep then I could in that way, maybe also in some other in that position. And now it's in this position. This is the pin, and in that way when I have inserted that in here, now I can insert those cables. There are 3 cable sets, and that first one bigger comes in here, and they are in Toyota way, they are different sides, and it's easy to install because 3 different sides, smallest, middle and biggest. And this smallest one goes in that line, and then note that this part, what is this, in this part goes up in that way, and that part down. And then I only move that in here, and then remember to press, and here this click. There must be a small click, and then check that they are fastened. And then next one, and these wires, they are not very long, they are actually quite short. Next is second goes in there, and this is okay. Now it clicks, and then we have this final part left, and it goes in here, it comes, and then here this click. Okay, now it clicks. Okay, now they are fine, and then I only move that dashboard in there, and carefully it goes nicely in there, and then I take my tools, and I insert my screws in there next. And next I take my screwdriver. Okay, and here is my screwdriver, and then I start to insert these screws in there. In that way, when they are in here, I can carefully insert those in these holes, and then little bit rotation, and remember to keep these screws fastened, because then otherwise there can be noise in this dashboard area. And then next screw in this upper area, in there. Okay, good. And then next screw in this in here. Okay, good. And then next screw, it is in here, it goes in here down. Okay, well, now it's there. Okay, and now this is well, and then I take this this cover, and this cover goes in that way, and then I little bit only I move that down area in here, and then carefully I insert that in here, and then remember to press that in this down areas, and in here in that way that it says click, and then this upper area, and it goes very nicely. And final step is to insert these two similar screws what are in here in this up area, in here, in that way, and then similar screw in here. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, a little bit difficulties. Okay, what is okay, there is this is final bolt, but I installed that screw later in there, but this was this idea, and now we have replaced this dashboard. And thank you for watching that video, and have a nice day to you, and see you in next video.